Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I am very excited to try out this microphone today. This is the Deity D4 Universal Shotgun Microphone. This thing looks like it might be the ultimate YouTuber, content creator, indie filmmaker shotgun microphone. Let's unbox it and then try it out, see how it sounds, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around this box and see what kind of specs and such they talk about on the packaging here. And we can see here, this is going to be from Deity Microphones. It's going to be the VMic D4. And this is a universal shotgun mic. And yeah, here we go. We can see this is going to give us 56 hours of battery life. That is a long, long time. If you accidentally forget to turn your mic off and you come back the next day and then say, oh, I forgot to turn it off, guess what? You're still going to have battery life. That's amazing. All right. It's going to show this is multi-device compatible, so it looks like it's going to work with all kinds of different devices here. It looks like you can plug it into a regular camera or a computer or a smartphone, or I'm not exactly sure what that is right there, but yeah, I don't know. And then it says it includes a fur windscreen, so that you can make sure you knock down that wind. So it's going to be a furry dead cat in there as included, so you don't have to worry about buying one separately. And then it says it has a stepless sensitivity adjustment. So it's going to have a dial so that you can basically make sure you get your gain dialed in perfectly. So if it's too loud in your scenarios, situation's too loud, you can dial that sensitivity back. If it's too quiet, you can go ahead and crank it up. All right. Let's see here on the back, we get some of that same information. It says 56 hours of battery life. Ooh, this is interesting. It says automatically turns on when camera turns on. That is really, really nice. I can tell you my first real job out of grad school, I was working for the Smithsonian Channel, and I had to interview some former Tuskegee Airmen, and I had an old Rode microphone that had to be powered on, and I forgot to power it on. I was horrifically embarrassed when I had to go back and ask this old, I don't know, 80-something, 90-year-old man, can I do this again? Because, well, I muffed it up. And he was kind enough to be interviewed a second time. And I never told anybody about that before because I was just like, I didn't want anybody to know. But after that, I used to turn my mics on before I left the office, and I didn't turn them off until I got back. And I do the same thing now. If I'm using an audio recorder, I turn that audio recorder on and I hit record, and I just don't stop recording until I am done with my shoots. That's just the way it is. All right, let's see here. It says professional sound quality, compatible with cameras, recorders, smartphones, laptops, and tablets. That must have been what I was seeing. I didn't realize what it was. It was an audio recorder. All right. Says stepless gain knob, supports -5 dB pad and plus 10 dB gain. It includes a coiled 3.5 millimeter cable, coiled USB-C cable, and a AAA battery. Nice. All right. There we go. And they have the other stuff there just in different languages there, so if you need that. A little branding on this side, and yeah, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get this tape cut right here so that we can get in here, and let's see if we can get this thing. Let's see if we can get cut through that. I think that should do it. And let's see. There we go. I think I got through the tape. No, maybe I didn't. All right, let's do it again. There we go. Got through it that time. All right. Now we can get this. Mic out and see how it looks. Oh, something came out of there. All right. Well, looks like we're going to have the mic right here. Let's just jump into this. Let's get this thing out because I'm curious. I want to see what it looks like. All right. There we go. Here is the mic right here. And this is a beaut. Look at that. This thing is a beauty. Here is the stepless gain knob right there. And you may notice right here, there's a little hash mark, and that is where you're going to recognize or see what level you are on. So even though there's no clicks in there so that you can't just know where it is, just by feel, if you're counting clicks, there are numbers on there from 0 all the way up to plus 10 dB. And then again, you have all the way down to negative 5 dB. So you can really drop that sensitivity down if need be. So there is an output. Right here that's USB-C. So you have USB-C output on there if you need to. And you have it looks like the button there to open your battery cover, so that your battery compartment there, so that you can put in your battery, and then it locks right in there. You have your shock mount here so that you can make sure that you don't end up with a bunch of noise on here. It comes with the foam wind puff that has like this rubber bit on here, so it stays on there nice and secure. And you have a it looks like a 1/4 thread tripod mount on the bottom, 1/4 thread mount, so that you can mount this to a boom pole or to whatever you want. It also is integrated with that is a cold shoe, so that you can actually mount this onto a camera or some other thing there. Now this looks like right here, this is going to adjust so that you can actually slide this forward and back. So the reason why this is important, if you are shooting on camera and you have say a wide angle lens on here, and your microphone is getting in your shot, you can always go ahead, loosen that up, and then you can slide this back, and that way it's not you have less of a chance of getting your actual mic in your shot there. It just gives you a little bit more flexibility. So yeah, all right, let's see what else we're going to get in the box here. So it looks like we are going to get our USB-C to a USB-C to 3.5 millimeter. And this is going to be a TRRS cable. Now you may see there are 3 lines on that jack right there. That means you are going to be able to plug this into a smartphone or other mobile device like a computer or a tablet or something there. So there's that. We have a USB-C to USB-C. This is fantastic. Wow, I'm kind of curious to know if this will work with a smartphone. If you can plug this directly into a USB-C connected smartphone, that would be kind of cool if you can. So, and again, this is a coiled cable there. So there's that. And then we have the the USB-C to 3.5 millimeter. And this one here, I think both of these are 3 prongs, so are 3 rings. So I guess both of these are for smartphones, but I think these might be one of these cables that works both with smartphones and cameras. So we're going to try them out and see how they perform anyway. So we'll find out when we test it. So, but it might just be that they gave us 2 of these cables, and both of them work with smartphones and cameras, because I've seen those cables before. So let's hopefully that's what it is. Let's find out though. Okay, we are also going to get a AAA battery. That's what we need to power this thing. And so let's see if we can get this out, and we'll grab that right there. We'll set this off to the side. And we're just going to go ahead and open up the door right there. And now we can go ahead and we can put this in there. So, and I'm going to leave that kind of right. Let's kind of stick that in there a little bit, but you can go ahead and make sure we get this in there. It looks like the positive side is going to go towards the gain button, so away from the mic capsule. So the negative side is going to be facing the mic capsule. The positive side is going to be facing away from it. And we'll set that right there. And we'll have that right in there. See if we can get that to keep that from sticking out. And let's see, get that in there nice and secure. And did I get that? Nope, I did not get that in there right. Let me make sure I get this in there properly. And oops, I hope I didn't jam this thing in there. I think I might have. Let's see if I can get this out. I think, yeah, ooh, I think I might have. I think I put the port cover back in wrong. I'm gonna have to get this thing out now. I hope I can do it without actually breaking it. So, all right, there we go. All right, we have that out. Let me go ahead and get this thing back in there properly. And let's see if we can just snap that back into place. And there we go. Okay, now we have it in. All right, that's good. All right, now let's see what we get in this box here. It looks like I think this is where we're probably going to get our furry dead cat here, and then we're going to get some other some other stuff here. Let's see what we have. So it looks like we're going to have a warranty card in here. So this is going to be for a service warranty. It says Deity microphones warrants the original consumer purchaser from defects in material and workmanship for at least 1, 2, or 4 years after the date of purchase. For more details of warranty, visit deity.com/microphones. So it does say, though, the warranty does not cover damage that is a result of misuse, abuse, accident, including but not limited to damage by water. So yeah, all right. And then we are going to get a QR code here that we can use for the manual if we need to get a manual for this, because they did not include a paper manual, which thank you very much, Deity, for not killing trees when we can just simply scan that little piece of paper and download it to our smartphones. Now, for those of you who are thinking, well, I want a paper manual, here's the thing. Most of us are not going to take all of the paper manuals that we have for our different devices in our kit with us everywhere we go. And if you ever need that manual, it is much better to have a digital version of it that you can download. Most of these companies will offer a PDF version of the manuals for your cameras, your mics, your audio recorders, your wireless mics, all that good stuff. And it's better to save it to your smartphone. That way you always have it. You can just create a folder that says, like, you know, camera gear manuals, and then everything's there. And if you're ever out and you can't remember how to do something or how something's supposed to function, you just open up the manual right on your smartphone and you have it set up. You can get it set up in no time. So yeah. All right. And this here is just a, it looks like this is an inspection sticker or card there. So, and then here is the dead cat, or the furry windscreen as they call it. And you can see there, it goes right over, it's gonna go right over the top. It has a little cinch here that you can put on there. So this is gonna slide right in here, and we'll just get that right over top. Pull that over the front of it there. And now, once you have it on there like this, you can go ahead and cinch this thing up and pull it tight right there. Now, I hope this doesn't ever, it doesn't seem like it's flimsy, so it doesn't seem like it's gonna bang around at all and make any noise, but I wonder if this thing, I guess you probably wanna put it somewhere where it's not gonna bang against the shock mount. So that should be good right there. That shouldn't have any issue right there. But that is it. That is what that's what the whole thing is gonna look like, the whole kit put together with the windscreen. So, all right. Let's do this. I want to try this thing out in a couple of different ways. And the first one is, I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect my shotgun mic that I have overhead. And I'm going to put this mic right on top of my camera and see what it sounds like as if I was shooting directly in front of me. Like, you know, just as if I was on, you know, had this thing camera top. So I'm going to put it camera top and see what it sounds like. And then I think I'm going to mount it right overhead and see what it sounds like if I have it boomed like I would with my shotgun mic that I have on right now. So let's put it on the camera first and try it out. Okay, so I have the microphone mounted right onto the top of my Sony a7S III, and I have the gain level set to about 4, so I'm not exactly sure if this is gonna be exactly where it should be. I need to look over and see if my my levels are a little hot or not, but they look like they might be okay. We'll see. But so anyways, I took off the foam windscreen and I took off the furry windscreen because, well, I'm inside. There's no real need for it. And sometimes these can block out certain frequencies and make your audio sound maybe a little bit different than as if you didn't have them on. So I just took them off. So right now what you're listening to is the microphone camera top on the A7S III. And yeah, what do you think? Now, I'm not too far away from my camera. I'm a little bit further away than arm length from my camera, so I'm probably about, 3 feet away or something like that. Maybe a little bit further, maybe like 3.5, 4 feet, but I'm not far away from it at all. So now I do want to see what this sounds like if I have it mounted right overhead here on my, where I normally have my shotgun mic. The only problem is with this microphone, I don't have a cable long enough, I don't think, to reach all the way to my camera. So I'm gonna have to see if I can hook up a wireless mic and turn this microphone into a wireless boomed microphone, which the reason that that's kind of awesome is, well, if you're ever out and you're filming and you need to have your boom operator work without cables, you can hook up this little microphone and make it wireless. So let's go ahead, hook up a wireless mic to this thing, boom it overhead, and see how it sounds. Okay, so I went ahead and hooked up the Deity VMic D4 overhead here, and it is boomed right overhead. And I'm using the Deity pocket wireless microphone system so that I can actually wirelessly transmit the signal coming from this microphone over to my camera. So Deity really makes an entire kit here that you can use whether you want a simple on-camera microphone experience or if you need to boom overhead and you want to do it wirelessly. So you can do it just because you want the convenience of not having cables all over the place if you are like me and you have a home studio, or maybe you're a boom operator and you want to have the most portable, lightest possible boom kit that you can get. Something like this is going to work fantastic for you. So yeah, anyways, you let me know what you think about it. You let me know how you think it sounds. And I think so far, I'm kind of digging it. What do you think though? All right, well, this is the last test that I want to try out. And right now I am filming with the microphone right on top of my smartphone. So I'm using the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and I just have it mounted up pretty much in the same place where I have my regular camera, and I have the microphone placed right on top of my phone. So what do you think? How does it sound? Now, I haven't made any other gain adjustments or level adjustments to this microphone. I just went ahead and set it on about +4 dB and I left it there. So I don't know if it's gonna be too hot or too cool or whatever, if it's gonna be too low, the volume levels need to be boosted up, but I just sort of want to find sort of a medium range to roll with and see how this sounds. So again, right now, what you're hearing is me being recorded through my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 using the Deity VMic D4. All right, well, there you go. That is a look at the Deity VMic D4 universal shotgun microphone. And I have to say, I really like this microphone. I'm actually recording with it right now. I have it boomed overhead just here so that it's just out of frame, but it's picking me up. And I actually dialed the audio back a little bit. I was, before recording at +4, I went ahead and dialed it back all the way to just 0 dB so we can see what it sounds like just at 0 dB. And I think this might be sort of the sweet spot, so I don't have to do anything to it in post. I think I can probably just go straight out of camera with the way it sounds right here. So now I did mention earlier that it has a 1/4 thread on the bottom so that you can mount this to, say, like a tripod or something like that, or you know, maybe a mini tripod if you want to do some tabletop work or something. But it also has a 3/8 on there, sort of an adapter in there. Actually, the 1/4 is an adapter, and then the cold shoe has a 3/8 in there so that you can mount it to a regular microphone pole as well. So yeah, anyways, I love this thing. I think it's fantastic. I think you will enjoy it. It has that AAA battery, so you can always swap batteries out as needed. You don't have to worry about recharging your battery and waiting and waiting and waiting. So if you're on a shoot and your battery dies, you don't have to wait till it recharges. You can just go ahead and swap one out with that AAA battery, which is, well, you know, kind of important to be able to do so. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page, my social media contacts, so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.